All right, some big fights coming your way very, very soon. Not many bigger than the rematch that we've been waiting for 2 years. 2 years. And that is Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall 2. Adi Oladipo, Darren Barker in association with William Hill. We're going to try and break this fight down. Let's do it. Two southpaws. This is an interesting fight. The first fight, obviously very, very controversial. A lot of people had Jack winning. Josh got the victory. They go again.
Yeah. Look, let's get it. Catterall won the fight. He won the fight. He won the fight. And you look at that straight away and you think, what has to change? Well, for Catterall, not a great deal. For me...
Don't he have to be a bit more aggressive?
Do you know what? I think he needs to last the pace. I think Josh Taylor come on strong at the end. He did put a dent in Jack, I think, with that pressure. It was a little reckless at times, but I think it's a bit more staying power throughout the duration for Jack that is required. But I think tactically, quite similar.
How awkward both of them being southpaws?
Well,
you don't normally see in the sport.
What happens is usually when an orthodox fights a southpaw, it's very hard to get your lead hand into play straight away because you're sort of fencing like that. Yeah. When they're both being southpaws, they're both in orthodox, you get your jab into play straight away. Yeah. And I must say, Jack Catterall's got one of the best jabs in boxing. Yeah. So much variation with it, with the speed, with the power, with the positioning.
Goes up and down as well, doesn't it?
Head and body, head and body. Yeah. One thing that Josh Taylor was doing continuously through that first fight was a low lead hand. He was here, he was throwing a jab and he was dropping it here. And we see him get dropped with a shot, we see him get caught with it numerous times. The left hand of Jack Catterall, he could not miss with it.
Why was Josh doing that? You're right, it was there all the time, it was so low. Is it because maybe disregarded what was coming back from Jack?
Maybe, look, he may have switched off ever so slightly. He may have underestimated the jab of the power, just a bit of everything. And I just think he's just got a bit complacent. It's quite easy when you're at the level that Josh was to sort of believe your own hype and just think you've got to go into a fight and turn up and you're going to win.
Let's not forget undisputed.
Undisputed champion. You know, it's going to be very hard not to have a big head. So I think he did go in there, and there's not making no excuses for him here, but he maybe did go in a little bit, like I say, a little relaxed, and he should have been a bit more fired up.
We all did a little bit, didn't we? Let's be honest. I mean, look, everyone had Josh winning that fight. Not comfortable winning it, going up to 147, Crawford, Spence. Everyone kind of overlooked Jack a little bit. Maybe Josh did.
Yeah. So
not this time.
What does he have to do? What does Josh Taylor do this time to get the win? I think certainly with the jab, he was struggling to land his own jab upstairs. I think for me, Jack Catterall must have a longer reach. Every single time there was a jab exchange upstairs, Catterall got the better of it. So for me, straight away, there's got to be feint and there's got to be jab to the body. You've got to target this area. He does lean a lot on his back foot. Jack
does this. Jack does that a lot.
That stays there though. The head might move backwards, but look, that's exactly where it is. Yeah. Target the body with a jab. Lots of jabs, lots of feints to the body. Then after you've landed that shot numerous times, you don't want to be too predictable with it. Throw your own left hand. You want to bring that front foot in. You don't want to be falling over the front foot, but bring your left hand into play, and then everything else can come off. The body shots were working well. For Catterall, I think, yeah, you're right. You don't want to encourage too much pressure from Josh Taylor early on. And how you do that is always moving back to the centre of the ring. Move back to the centre of the ring.
Which is what he does quite well, to be fair.
He does that so well.
Yeah.
Really, really well.
He's very smart in the sense that maybe he's got to engage a bit more. Maybe that's his problem. I think we've critiqued him a little bit on air in his last couple of fights. Bit more on the front foot. He can, because he gets so comfortable fighting on the back foot, he can just circle and just not involve too much. And you don't win rounds like that.
That's the thing. Some of those judges may have seen that and thought, oh, it's pressure. So a lot of fighters do like pressure fighters coming forward and forcing the pace of a contest. So that's down to Catterall there, just to sort of mix it up a little bit. I don't think he needs to be exchanging as much with Josh Taylor in this rematch. I think, pick your moments, don't be greedy, be smart. But there was numerous stages in that contest, and you'll be able to pick the shots out where he does let 4 or 5 punch combinations go. And do you know what he does, Catterall, so well? He never forces anything. It never looks like an effort. It's just bang, 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 bang. It's not like he's going 100 miles per hour when he throws his shots, but he's so accurate. He's so intelligent with where he puts the shots, upstairs, downstairs. I think just picking your moments, don't be greedy. For Josh Taylor, you've got to be aggressive, but smart with it. Lots of jabs to the body, then come back with your own left hand. This has to stay here. He can't afford to have his right hand.
That's his style now, though.
I know.
I watched him against Teofimo Lopez, and that right hand is always down now.
You've got to make that adjustment. Look, if we're out of range here,
go on.
then you have your hands
Then
where you
fine,
want.
fine,
As soon
keep
as
them
you're
low.
getting closer here,
Go tuck 'em
that's
up a
got to
bit.
come up. When you're in punching distance, you've got to have your hands up. But it's another intriguing fight. It really is, where it could go either way.
All right, are you going to fence it here, or are you going to give me a prediction? What are you thinking?
Now, do you know what? I'm gonna go with revenge. I'm gonna. I feel,
so
yeah,
Jack.
I think Josh Taylor. Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
No,
I just realised what you meant.
Sorry.
So you're getting revenge in the sense that you thought Jack won the first one.
Yes.
So you think
yes,
Josh gets this one? Okay.
I was so convinced that he won the fight.
Are you going Josh
yeah,
to win?
I think Josh might win it. I think there was a lot more that he could have done, and I can't believe I'm saying this because of the jab, the accuracy of the shot, and the know-how, the ring IQ. Jamie Moore in the corner for Jack Catterall is high end, but I just feel there's more from Josh Taylor, and I was speaking to him. I have no alliances to either. I respect both, but I was speaking to Josh at an awards ceremony recently, and there was something that happened in the build-up to that fight which makes sense to me.
I will say this.
Why
as well,
you took so many shots. So
I will say this as well. He lost to Teofimo Lopez last time, Josh Taylor. Teofimo Lopez is the best 140-pounder out there right now. No shame in the loss.
Yeah.
So it isn't like he lost to a bum. Do you know what I mean? He lost to a very, very high-level fighter. Yeah. Anyway, look, this fight goes down First Direct Arena. It is sold out. You can't get tickets. It's that kind of fight, right? It's a big fight. I love it. Nothing better, and I've always said this, than a domestic showdown. And this is two guys who do not like each other. I'm on the fence. He's going Josh Taylor. All right, you know what? Forget it. I'm going Jack Catterall. That's what we're doing. Josh,
I'm really struggling. I'm just going with my gut. I'm going with my gut.
Get on with his gut because he spoke to Josh Taylor at an awards ceremony. All right, anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.